Hello everybody, how's it going? What's on deck today? Today we're going to check out Valheim? Valheim? This is obviously something I don't know how to pronounce properly. But that's okay. Is it Steam Deck verified? I see a green check mark. It looks good to go. Boop. Boop. I like the boops and sound effects, right? I did something here. So I always get those like bars, the pillars on each side because I have it set up for 1280 by 720. But I just went into the gear icon here, went into properties, and then told it the default resolution to be 1920 by 1080. We're going to see if that gets rid of the pillar boxes. Because we're learning. And then I'm trying to show you as I learn. And we do it together. So there's two of them. There's one that uses OpenGL, which I'm not going to use, I think, because I worry that that might be based around an NVIDIA card. Because that's where I've seen that before. I don't know. We're going to pick the top one. We'll see if it works. All right, we're on the big board, and I think that worked. It looks like it worked. Looks like I got a chat log or change log for... So, no. We have to update. Oh, that was quick. So you can see it worked. It's filled up the screen. That also means that when I unplug this, it'll actually be 1920 by 1080 as well. So this isn't letting me do anything. Yeah, okay, I'm down at the bottom. Why does it keep exiting? Let's get me off the screen here. Okay. Alright, we're in the game now. So you can see we're in the game now. I can spin my guy around, walk him around. We're using the joysticks here. So, we're getting 45 frames per second. Let's take a... I mean, obviously this game does not use a crazy amount of graphical stuff. And it says the resolution is 1366. That's a weird size. So the cool thing is now I can change this to 1920 by 1080. And that should work for us. So let's go down. I'm not going to mess with anything else. Do I have to like... This is where the difficulty comes into play, like hooking up a mouse to this, because it doesn't it doesn't like using this as it doesn't map it perfectly, so I kind of have to like make big looping circles. I'm not flipping you off. I'm sorry. I'll do it with this finger, but I like big looping circles somehow magically makes the mouse work on this. If you ever wanted to know how I do that sometimes, because you're like, but you're not going out to the screen. Like if I unplug this, let's bring me up to full screen. So if I unplug this and I'm in here and stuff, it's precise when I tell it to go. But when I have it going out to my capture device, it gets all crazy. But so far, it's 30 frames per second in handheld mode. But I'm sitting at 1920 by 1080 right now instead of the 1280 by 720. So just keep that in mind. If we go back into the settings here and go to our graphics and go ahead and change that back to our standard 1280 by 720. Whoop, wrong one, top one. Oh, see, it's not that precise, is it? There we go. And hit OK. Now we're back there. Now we're at 45, 49, 50 frames per second. So let's zoom in on that real quick and check it out. So you can see up there in the corner we have 50 frames per second. Let's bring up the rest of the telemetry here. There we go. So you can see we're getting a good 60 frames per second just chilling here. So just show the battery usage here. It says that I have 62% battery and then I'll have about an hour left if I play this. So let me zoom in on that, show you. So it looks pretty good though. I mean, we're getting... That was a frame hit though. That jumped the whole ways down to like 20 or 15. But I do have all these trees. And this is a whole big world. But as we're running, it's 44. Maybe it was just a weird frame hit there. It's doing pretty well. I'd actually say this is pretty impressive. So I did change the resolution back of the game to 1280 by 720 to get the higher frames per second. So yeah, people gripe on the Steam Deck's battery, but it is a computer. It can play AAA games. I've never even had a laptop that really lasts more than like 4 hours, and that has a giant battery pack. This is smaller than the whole battery pack, and it weighs less than the whole battery pack for a laptop, so you're going to get what you're going to get. Wait till the dock comes out. It's going to make a world of a difference, because then you'll be able to output. As I've shown in the past, you can change the resolution so you can output, and if you go into desktop mode, you get even more options, so it's super cool. So that's Valheim on the Steam Deck. You know, you can play this and join servers and stuff, so it's going to be using a little bit more processing power if you're playing online like that. Just keep that in mind. It does play well. Not so much when I had it plugged into my capture device, but that's okay. Hey, I like it. Play this game. If you can get a private server and stuff and hang out with a bunch of friends, it's a super fun game. But thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy and see you in the next video. You're like, what the heck did he say? See you in the next video.